Hello.
Hello.
This is not good. I don't like the
I
light.
love like your magnet. Is that a magnet? Can I call it that?
Magnet.
Yeah, like the thing hanging. Is it like a magnet?
Oh no, it's just it's on like a stick that I've poked in between
Yeah.
two books.
But I meant like it's like a magnet from the scene. Sea. Is it supposed to be?
The jellyfish.
Yeah. Oh my god. The Norwegian word for jellyfish is magnet. So I just like translated
Ah,
that
I
to
thought you were
magnet.
saying. I thought you were saying magnet, like metal magnet.
Yeah, but like I just translated the word directly in my head, and I just realized that's not what it's called. I'm so sorry. This is what my English teacher told me. She was like, "Your English is way too Norwegian." I was like, "I'm sorry.
What do you want me to do about it? Like,
I'm Norwegian. What do you want me to do?"
not lit enough.
Sarah was here, and then we were so slow that she left again. I blame
Sorry.
Ro. She had to pee twice. First the dog, and I mean first her and then the dog.
Yeah.
Oh, we are here because Ro wanted some sprints, and I said yes. I don't know why I said yes. I'm joking.
Isn't it 9 o'clock for you?
It is. I mean, I was just at work, and then I was just like, I mean, I was gonna read anyway.
Exactly. That's what I thought.
I love that you just know I don't have a life.
Well, I know you read a lot. That's why. Let's leave it at that.
That I don't have a life.
No,
Hello,
that you read a lot.
reading The Witches of Bone Hill.
I've not heard of that one.
Hello. I am reading. I think you read this, Ro, but I don't think you liked it.
Oh, what was it?
Oh, it's all the way down there. I mean, I'm reading it on my Kindle, so I haven't taken it out of my shelf, but I'm gonna get it. Wait.
I do that all the time. Cool, baby. Burning down the house.
I've been at work and I feel like an old man because now I can't move any of my body parts.
Work. What is that? Nobody.
I am reading this. Blood Sky.
No, I've not read that.
Haven't?
No, but I do know from looking at your Goodreads that you're making your way through all of the Fairy Loot monthly boxes.
Yes.
Books. I can just tell all the way back to, there was one that has like a red cover and it was a really small like hardback. And it was from like 2021 or something stupid like that.
I am having a shit time.
Yes. I unhauled a lot of the ones that you've already, like, I've seen them scroll past in my Goodreads and I'm like, yeah, I unhauled that because I just knew I wouldn't like it.
It's been so shit, bro, and it just never ends. I've been reading Fairy books for almost 2 months. I needed suffering to end.
Yeah. Is Blood Sky on Scion? Is that Illumicrate or is that Fairy Loot?
No, it's Fairy Loot. If they did Illumicrate, I don't know.
It seems like a very Illumicrate-ish pick.
Yeah.
But I think I've got that one.
I mean, this is not the Fairy Loot edition. I just bought it like I wanted a book. But
so
yeah.
I thought you had the Fairy Loot subscription though.
I have the other one, but I'm reading all the YA books.
Got you. Yeah. No, I was subscribed to the YA Fairy Loot from like 2017 until 2021 or maybe 2019, and then I had like a couple of years break, and then I joined back before the whole like before the waitlist blew up. This was like I joined back really easily, and then I deleted it again probably at least 18 months to 2 years ago now.
Yeah,
maybe even more. The YA one, I had the adult one as well, and I deleted that probably about a year ago.
But like the adult one is like it's not the one that people thought there was going to be. Now they're making an
Yes.
epic fantasy one, and I want that one now because that was
Yes.
what I thought we were getting, but we were just getting not. Yeah,
It's so weird because do you hear that?
no.
She like launched herself out of her bed and like hit her body on the side of something. She's fine. The adult, obviously, I had the adult one from the start. I'm assuming you did as well.
Yeah.
And they basically picked like a lot of romantasy stuff, or at least romantasy adjacent, like very close to.
Mm.
And then they came out with the romantasy box. So I'm like, well, what are they putting in the adult box?
Yeah,
then?
that's what I don't get because they're gonna have the epic fantasy and they have the romantasy and the YA. I get those. What
Yeah.
is now the adult box?
The adult is like, I feel like it's just gonna be a catch-all of like everything else that they like.
But
They're
I
like,
might.
oh, I like this.
I mean, they did
the epic one quarterly.
Yeah, but they did, for example, Babel, as I like to say, even though I know it's probably Babel. And I feel like the Babel wouldn't have fit in the epic fantasy. It wouldn't have fit in the Y.
Sorry, she was scratching the door. I want
it
my
wouldn't
deposit.
have fit in the YA. So I feel like then that is like the kind of book that would be an adult.
Babel is like, it's more like lit fic. Really.
I know, but it's still a fantasy book.
Yeah, it's still got a light bit of fantasy in it, obviously with the silver. I love this, whatever is happening right now. Excuse me, I'm trying to speak. Hello? I can't
She's
speak.
not letting you.
Licking my nose. Sorry. Yeah, it's just all a bit odd. And now Illumicrate are coming out with Starbright, which is their quarterly sci-fi box. But they also used to put sci-fi in their main box, but also not very often. So now are they just not going to put any sci-fi in their main box?
They said that they're not going to do any more sci-fi now that they have the other box.
Okay. Because they barely did it anyway. So
yeah, but I feel like a sci-fi book is not a sci-fi box is nice because like Fairly doesn't have one, etc. And I feel like it would be nice. But it's just like now I'm like in this place where like I want a lot of boxes, but they're so expensive. I can't have 46 different subscription boxes.
Yeah.
Even though I want the books. You know?
Used to. I had the main Illumicrate full box. I had the adult and the YA at one point. But the YA was a full box, obviously. And then I had Goldsboro and I had Broken Binding. So that was like 5 at once. I currently only have Broken Binding and Illumicrate. But Illumicrate I've moved to book only and I skip quite a lot.
I always had it at book only.
Yeah.
Because I don't want any stuff. Even though there was a period of my life I was like, I want stuff. I have had stuff before, but not in years.
I'm over stuff. I have too much stuff still. I'm still trying to get rid of it. I don't want any of it anymore. Well, I like the nice stuff, like the book pots and the mugs and things. I like those. But what I'm trying to give an example of something shit that they gave us, like chopsticks, or like, you know, like just an apron.
I mean, I have things around me. That is shit. I get what you mean. But yeah. But I just love, I don't want the stuff, I want the books. But like, I can't be subscribed to Fairyloot Adult, Fairyloot High Fantasy, Epic Fantasy, whatever. Illumicrate normal, Illumicrate, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, because one box for me is like £50 because of the shipping. And I can't pay £250 a month for like 5 books. That's insane. Then I could buy like 20 books with that.
Yeah, that's true. Oh my god. So bad. I suppose the point is to pick the one you want though, isn't it, I guess? But
yeah, but I like more than one thing.
I know. I was so gutted I didn't sign up for the Broken Binding sci-fi subscription because the first one was the fucking Artemis, The Martian, and Project Hail Mary, which I love those books. And they're so pretty as well.
I survive with special editions. But I've been through like periods where like I don't care about special editions, I want many normal books. But now I'm back to being like, but I would rather spend a lot of money on one book that I want to keep forever than like 14 books I'm gonna unhaul. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm the same.
But that's just because I'm trying not to buy all the books anymore. So now I'd rather have special editions.
you go through books, so like it makes sense for you to buy special editions of ones that you've already read, I guess. But like I wish people only did special editions of ones that have already come out, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't
But I
want
guess,
special editions of a new book. I don't know if I like the book yet.
yeah, but that's, I guess, the risk of a subscription box, because
Yeah.
you don't know the book, so that's kind of like, it's supposed to be a
Yeah.
surprise.
Subscription boxes I get, but like Waterstones, not so
Yeah.
much.
In my hater area, I decided I'm just really sick of romance. I'm getting through these two books and I'm a bunch of horror I have out of the library. Nice.
Nice.
I'm listening to a horror book. I listened to In Middle of the Night by Riley Sager, and I haven't read another Sager book before.
I've not read one of his before. What
I
did he
know
do?
people love him.
Yeah, well, I've heard some mixed things, or maybe it was
Yeah,
just the one book that I heard.
yeah, but I feel like people love that one book, and then like there's a mixed bag. Like there's some that are terrible, and then there's a few that are good.
Yeah, hit and
Yeah.
miss. A bit like V. Schwab, to be fair. I feel like her books are a bit hit and miss.
I feel no. I'll disagree. I just feel like she's good at writing in a huge range. Like she has like middle grade that's really good, YA that's really good.
Okay.
I'm not saying that everything she writes is, you know what? Now,
No,
Reckless,
she's got a good range, and she writes a lot of different types of stories. Like I will
yes.
that.
It's like when you read a Sanderson book, it's this like, I love Sanderson, I'm just saying, but
Yeah.
you know it's a Sanderson book. But
Yeah,
I
you
feel
know
she's
it.
good at switching up her stories. But I'm not saying that all the stories she's written need to be your favorite, because they're so different. It makes sense you wouldn't like all of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense. Like I think I've only read 3 of her books. Yeah, I think I've read A Darker Shade of Magic and its sequel. I haven't read the 3rd one yet still. I need to, but I'd rather go back and reread.
I read back and reread and I didn't like it as much as the first time. It was so sad.
That's so funny.
Because I was rereading Never Treads of Power.
Yes, yeah.
And then I was just sitting there like, I mean, they're not bad books, but it's just like, it was one of my favorite series, and I'm just like, but why?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. I remember I rated the first one 3 stars and I rated the second one 4 stars because I love competitions.
Oh yeah.
Actually I've got the Essentash. I don't know how you pronounce it. But I've got the little from Illumicrate. I've actually got
I also have it hanging here.
Yeah. See, that's what I want from Illumicrate, like and like boxes. That is a good thing. But I'm pretty sure that came from one of the special boxes, didn't it?
Yeah,
The
like when
Dark Magic
I
box.
actually miss when they did like author boxes. Now we just get like,
Yeah.
I
Well,
remember when they announced like the author box for like Schwab or like other big. I was just like so excited, and you got like a whole theme box of only stuff for that author.
yeah, the most recent one they did was The Bear and the Nightingale, and that was a while ago.
Yeah, I didn't get that because I didn't like the book.
What did you rate it?
I would be like 2. But I think I probably rated it 3 because that's what I rated everything, but it was more like a 2. But I have the whole series now and I'm planning to reread or
That's crazy to me.
that was so boring. Nothing happened. You just went to that forest over and over and just talked to those stupid voices.
It's whimsical.
Well, I think I don't like
It's more. I feel like it's more about a commentary on religion versus paganism.
that was why it was so boring.
Oh, shut up! But you like Babel?
Yes. I think that Babel's had more nuance than that book.
Yeah, probably. I can give. I mean, I 5-starred all 3 of them, but you know, it's whatever.
I never signed up to any of the books about subscription boxes because I generally don't know how to space for so many books and things. Kind of glad I never did because now there's too many boxes. I mean, I only like Illumicrate and Fair Loot and occasionally other stuff if I see like them do. like when they did Babel in the librarian box, and I couldn't get the actual books. I just like went to eBay and bought it.
I would never ever pay above cost for a book, and I never have.
Well, I don't have anything to say to that.
No comment. Wait, so you said you're reading Blood Scion. What are you? Have you started it yet? Ooh.
Yeah, I'm 118 pages in.
And is it not a good time?
Oh my god, I am so annoyed. Okay, is this a spoiler if it happens so early in the book? But let's just say that
it's spoiler.
a main character loses someone very close to them that has been their
Okay.
closest person for like years.
Right.
And we are just gonna be like,
Meh.
meh. Let's gonna move on. I was just like, okay, great. Why are you fantasy in a nutshell?
Yeah.
And I know like that's not it's not like a new thing or anything like that, but it just annoys me because it's just so unrealistic to me that you would just like lose your most important person and then just be like, well, that was sad.
It's giving like in Akatar when Feyre and Rhys are like fucking in the tent and it's like the screams of everyone else outside. Have you not read it?
Yeah, but I don't remember this. It's years.
In like
years.
it's in like the third one, obviously when like the war is in full swing. They're like fucking in a tent and it's like his growls went into the air of like amongst the dying or whatever, something like that. Something ridiculous like that. So good.
Yeah. Oh, amazing. Hello, Sarah. You're back. Bro, what's your channel? The worst channel is dead, but it's gonna be revived.
It's gonna be revived, guys. I haven't changed. I don't know if I've changed its name yet because I'm not gonna be wandering through worlds when I do come back. But it is wandering through worlds. On Instagram, I'm Sabriel reads Sabriel like the book.
Rose is a celebrity. She's a retired celebrity to return. You know, like when like celebrity, you know Joffrey in Game of Thrones. Not saying you're Joffrey. Jack Leeson, that's his name. He is like returned to acting, and like
Oh,
yeah. So that is you.
that's
Just
me.
that you're not Joffrey.
Yeah. Well, I'm reading The Shadow of What Was Lost. And I am annotating and tabbing because this is just a cheap 50% off paperback. I've got the whole trilogy in paperback, and I've got the broken binding editions. They're not that special though. They're just.
I don't love the broken binding edition always because they usually just have spread edges with the original cover, and I like sometimes new covers.
Yeah, they try to, because I think what originally their plan was to do a lot of older hardbacks.
Yeah, because they are out of print.
They're out of print. Yeah. That's the original idea. However, the new Jade City covers are really nice, which I'm sending to you.
They're nice, but then everyone hated them.
Well, I didn't hate them. I just hated the clash of the edges with the front.
Oh yeah.
I just didn't, and I've already got the Illumicrate editions, so, and I am trying to be good of like not having loads and loads of editions of stuff. So, as much as I love the series, I've started the whole thing.
I was just looking over to my 12 editions of Babel.
Oh, I have about 5 or 6, I think.
High five. Also,
I only started that as well.
Yesterday, I did spend like $317 on Jade City Subpress edition.
If you're doing that, why are you paying me cost? Give me more money, bitch. What the fuck?
It was because the shipping was $87. Like the book itself was $225, but the shipping was $87. Yeah. Because they are like special. Have you not seen Subpress editions? They are like they are on another level though.
Yeah, they're insane.
But $87 for the shipping.
I think you will really love this book.
I will when I read it when I'm not reading Fairly books.
I think you should use it as a palate cleanser between Fairly books.
No, because I want to finish this month before like the next month because I want to like not have fun time in Fairly.
Okay. Okay. Anyway, do you want me to read out some choice annotations? They're not spoilery, don't worry.
Sure.
Most of them are in capital letters and have lots of question marks and exclamation marks after them. So on this page, I wrote, "Why does everyone speak in riddles?" On the previous page, I wrote, "Bro, what happened to hello?" Because somebody just sliced someone's neck randomly.
I love that. Sorry, I'm just taking a photo of us while you're talking.
Where am I? I wrote, "I do not trust you, sir," on this page. On page here, I've just written "what the fuck" in capital letters. And that's only about 50 pages in. What? And 5 exclamation marks.
And you're not even that far into the book, even.
Yeah, and I'm going backwards through my annotations here. I just drew a sad face there. Yeah, basically, the way I would describe this book, I put it on my story, but I don't know if you've ever played D&D.
No, but I know about it, and I played a bit of Baldur's Gate.
Fine. So, D&D, the vibe of D&D tends to be very, like, random. And that sounds obvious, but, like, literally, because you can literally do anything, if the dungeon master is like, okay, so you walk up to this NPC and you're asking for help, you can literally just be like, "I'm going to attack him," and the DM will have to be like, "Oh, okay, roll." Do you know what I mean? Like you have to just go with it, and every character decision that's made in this feels very much like a main group of people playing D&D, and then the dungeon master being like, "Well, fuck you, I'm gonna do this back to you." Like it's just so insane. Like, people are just killing people randomly. There's random betrayals already, and I'm like, what is happening? Like, I don't know what's going on. It's so chaotic in the best way, and I've got 5-star feels for this one.
I feel like, did you read Wheel of the Money?
Yeah.
And you love that?
Yeah.
Okay. It's so good, and I have the Shadow of War Was Lost, but like I obviously haven't read it yet, and I just like, yeah.
Well, I had heard like not like bad reviews about this series, but I think The Will of the Many is a lot more. I hesitate to say commercially, but like I think it covers a lot more bases in terms of a lot more people will like it. Like a lot of different types of people like it. Whereas this one is a much more epic fantasy vibe. I think that's
Maybe I
the
will like
vibe.
it more. But also,
That's
we
what I
haven't got
think.
the rest of The Wheel of the Many. It might change because you
Yeah.
know what happened in the end. Like, exactly.
I was reading with a friend at the time, and I was listening to the audiobook, and she was like just reading next to me, and I literally like sat up, like I was risen from the dead, and I was like, "What is happening right now?" Like listening to it, and I had to pause it and be like, "What is going on?" Oh, it's just so good. Honestly, I might even reread it soon. Maybe even, well, I should. I'm trying to give myself space between like big books to read like shit. We should actually read. We've been talking for like 25 minutes.
Yeah. I was just gonna read this. I'm reading Home After Dark or Home Before Dark. Nice. How are you liking Lock Every Door? I don't think anyone was reading Lock Every Door.
Close every door to me.
I really enjoyed the one. I'm reading Middle of the Night. Maybe you just mix the titles. Hello. Didn't like the bear and the Nightingale either. What's going on? We're talking shit about subscription boxes, and we are eventually gonna read.
That's what happens every time, usually.
Yeah. I am cooking gyoza, but I was reading Queen of Teeth after I eat my dinner. Nice.
Love gyoza.
Actually, I saved because I knew I was gonna get that, and I knew it was gonna be like $300. Okay. So like I had saved since my birthday in May because I knew it was coming this summer, so I could buy this one.
Oh, so it's only been like 2 months.
Yeah, that's a long time because usually I just spend everything on other books.
I actually can't believe you.
What?
You're such a freeloader.
Why?
This is what it means to not pay rent.
It's nice to pay rent.
Yeah.
It's nice to just have all my money for books.
It will be me soon.
Yes, my book is Riley Sager, which is called Middle of the Night. Now I need to double check the title. Middle of the Night, Riley Sager.
Why do all of his books look the same?
Because that's the horror book look.
Branding.
Yeah, that's a huge water bottle.
2 liters, baby.
That looked amazing. Either way, do we do an hour? That is like 11. Or do we do less?
What time
Can
is
you
it?
concentrate for an hour? It's like 10 p.m.
But what, like, I can't check the time. Wait. Oh, it's only just turning 9. Yeah, let's do 45 minutes.
Okay. Okay. If you say so. Are you laughing?
I do say so.
Oh, sorry. I just had to birth my child.
Real.
Okay. I guess we're gonna sprint. Yay! Oh! It does the thing! You can do that, and then here comes the heart. Because you have an iPhone, right? Do it!
Oh, I thought you were doing it and it wasn't.
No, you have to do it.
Let's sprint.
Amazing. Okay, sorry, bye.
Bye.
Hello. How did everyone do?
Hello. I'm on page 164, and I feel like it was like 127 or something, so 40-ish pages.
Nice.
How about you?
I was at 30%, I think, and now I'm on 65.
Nice.
I'm bored. I don't care about anything when it's end. But I feel like one thing though is that since I now the only thing I've been reading is this, the more I read after one another is even worse. Like if it has been more spaced out, I might have enjoyed some of them more. If you know what I mean.
Yeah. It's just it is a lot of the same, isn't it? So.
But like at the same time, that's not my fault. They're all the same. I didn't write
That's
these.
the curation's fault.
Yeah. But actually, I've read a couple that I have actually enjoyed.
Which one?
Um, surprisingly, one called what was it called? State of Sorrow.
Oh, really?
It was so good. I just really enjoyed it, and I was just like, it came out of nowhere.
I like
And I
when they come out of nowhere.
yeah, did you like it, or have you not read it?
I got it in the Fairy box.
Yeah. Oh. I heard I got it in a Fairly box, and then you disappeared.
I unhauled it without reading it.
But you could have given me because it's out of print now, so I can't really get it unless I buy it used. I might actually buy it used because I want it.
It wasn't a special edition though. It just had a book plate, like a signed book plate.
Was it hardcover?
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I think the actual edition is like paperback. That's what's left. But either way, I enjoyed that, and I enjoyed what's it called, Bone Cars Moon.
Oh yeah, I think I had cancelled by then.
But like comparing just Bone Cars Moon to everything else I read, that was super enjoyable. I'm not saying that Bone Cars Moon was like amazing, but at least it kind of took some tropes and like turned it a bit around. It didn't go exactly where you think it's going to go.
Okay.
I really enjoyed, for example, that like there was a lot of things in the book that could be misunderstandings between the characters, and it's going to be like drama and annoying shit. But instead, the characters were like, oh, actually, this person didn't actually mean to do this, so I can't actually be mad at them. And I was like, wait, you have brain cells in a YA fantasy?
Communication?
Communication? And that alone just made it an A+ book,
I've got it on my TBR. I don't own a copy of it, but it's on Everand, so I just have it on there on my list. So
yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. Like, I think I gave it 4, and I give it like almost everything 1 and 2. There's just so many that just like I just read it and I will forget about this in 5 minutes because like I had nothing, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
there's
just
like but yeah, and then I listened to someone audiobook on the bottom of the list to like meet a bit in the middle. So like when I get there, I read a couple already.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm reading in order in a way. And I listened to Crimson Moth, and I love that. It was really good.
What's it called?
Crimson Moth.
Not
It's like it's like 2 months ago. It was there, April or something.
Oh, so fairly new. Fair.
I give that 5 stars. I really liked it. It was just so much fun.
This is the thing though, is like I think the thing that keeps people subscribed. I mean, obviously some people like most of the books, but like people like me and you that what kept us subscribed for so long was like every now and then there was a really good one. So then you'd be like, someday there's gonna be another really good one.
But I only probably had like 14 boxes. Like I didn't even have that many. No, not 14. Yeah, because like I got 6 months as a gift, and then I got that gift twice. I had 2 6 months.
Oh, nice.
And then I bought probably like 2 or 3 here and there, because before in the old days you could just go and buy a box for that month if you wanted to. You didn't need to be on a wait list for 6 months. So like if you heard like I think sometimes I knew there was an item or something I wanted, I was just like, okay, I really want that box, and I just went and bought that box. You can't do that anymore, and it's actually a bit sad.
Yeah, I'm kind of actually like fuming at that because I used to sit at work like ready to buy the like single purchase box because I didn't want to subscribe. I didn't like everything that was coming out, and they kind of forced you to subscribe. So it was like, especially when I couldn't afford the subscription, I would keep an eye out for like the themes and stuff. And buy a one off, but
yeah, neither could I. I couldn't afford it either. But like there was sometimes just like something I really wanted in that specific box, and then I got it.
Yeah,
but you can't do that anymore now. Like they're forcing you to subscribe, and you can't skip.
Well, Illumicrate you can, but Fairy Loot is only
yeah, but like I don't want to cancel Fairy Loot because they release other special editions I want. Like I want early access on those. But then I need to pay for all these books that I don't care about. So it's like a really annoying thing.
I think Fairy Loot for me, like, it stopped being worth the early access because they were doing editions that either I didn't care about or I thought they were ugly.
So. Yeah, but lately, every time I see an edition that I don't care about, I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
Every time I'm like, yes, because like I don't want to care, but I'm just so scared I will miss something.
Did you like the Scholarmance that they announced?
I don't remember how they look like.
They kind of looked a bit drab to me. Like they were a bit like nah, like boring.
I was going to get the Stardust by a new game, but obviously I'm not anymore.
Why is it sold out?
No, because Sneak Game and like sexual assaulted people.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So I just get rid of all of his books. So I'm obviously not gonna get that. And I was kind of hoping that Fairy would just say that they cancel the whole edition, to be honest.
Yikesies, that's not good.
They could have donated some of the thing they earned to like an organization that helps people. Since like it already paid for it. But
yeah.
So I am not getting that one anymore, obviously. Yeah. And that's really sad because I love Sandman, like the show.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's so disappointing. What the fuck? I mean, men. Am I right?
I mean, are we disappointed? Are we surprised? No, I mean, you know what I mean.
We're disappointed, yes. Surprised.
Yes. Yeah, that was what I was trying to say. I just couldn't say it. Reckless is so boring. Well, it's because the whole series sucks, so it makes sense. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Have you read it? Powerless? Is that what it's called? By Lauren Robert. Like the one that is super, 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 super popular.
Oh, I've seen the cover around. No, I've not read it.
I hated it. Deep in my soul, I hated it. I really want to care and I just don't. That is me.
With romantasy nowadays, for me, I'm like, I either want like a really good romance in the sense of like there's mainly story and then there's good romance with it, kind of like in the Scholarmance, like the romance between Elle and Orion is good. It's a good add-on, it's a good addition, and it's well done. Romantasy now for me, the romance, even though it's the main aspect, I don't feel like it's ever really that good. And the sex scenes are always really shit. So I'd rather read Kindle Unlimited Smut, which has much better sex scenes and isn't like 800 pages long.
But I wouldn't say Powerless is a romantasy because it's like YA fantasy, wannabe Red Queen / Hunger Games.
Fantasy vibes from like.
I mean, it has romance just like every other YA, but it's not a romantasy. But it's just a terrible book without a single original idea, and I wanted to die reading it.
Oh, I feel like I've heard about this being the Red Queen kind of.
Well, I'm not even a big fan of Red Queen or anything. It's just a way that like I don't understand how it's. I don't understand.
I tell you like an older YA I really want to read is The Winner's Curse, because I got the Illumicrate editions and I feel like they would just really be good.
What?
The Winner's Curse.
Oh, I have that series. I have The Winner's Kiss.
Yeah.
The Winner's Crime. I have them in paperback. I'm planning to read them one day.
Oh yeah, I think this is the last one.
Yeah,
this is the Illumicrate ones. I just really like this artist. I don't remember who it is.
I don't like that kind of art on covers. I like them inside, but not.
That's literally what the Jade City cover looks like.
Yeah, but I would just buy them anyway.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, for some reason, I have a feeling like I'm really gonna like this series because it is a bit dystopian, isn't it?
I think so.
From what I remember, it gives me very like The Selection vibes. Like it's probably not actually objectively very good, but you'll have a good time.
Yeah. That's
So I'm
what we
looking forward
want. Reading a novella called Ghost 19, and I'm 13% in. Nice. Made it one chapter in Kuko. Yes, still reading that. How many books are left in the frame of fly? Do I want to count? I get depressed every time I check. Because there's so
How
much.
long is this vlog gonna be?
I mean, I feel like I have footage for at least like 3 hours right now, more.
People love long form content now, though.
Yeah, I know, right? I think
Like-
everyone is tired of the fast content from TikTok and they want long content and stuff.
Yeah, like I love putting on like 4-hour long videos about talking about, you know, the TV series Lost. Do you know what I mean? Like I just like.
I actually
Like-
have done not that many. If you don't count this one. Like 19 books.
Ugh.
But I try to get to them before this month is over.
See, I think that's what I'd prefer. I think I would like to stream, and then I would like to do really long form content, like plan one video and do that once every couple months or something like that, or once a month, whatever. Like I'd rather do that. I feel like that's more my vibe rather than trying to force myself to pump out like 3 videos a week. Like,
Oh, I don't do that anymore.
I feel like
I used to.
trend is past.
Yeah, I'm just posting what I feel like. But I had this goal of 1 video a week just because I feel like that's nice.
Yeah.
But like but then now I started to do like 5 vlogs at once, and I am confused, and I don't know when anyone is ending. But when they're ending, they will be up. Moderately like the first one, but this one is just a lot of walking. I have to read it for book club and not having fun. But as previously established, I'm in my hate area. I'm sick of romance. There's enough thinking boxes I need right now. I can't speak. I would say it's romantasy. Where release reckless is entirely romantasy. There's nothing else happening except in denial their feelings, which are there 400 sub pages. But I just count romantasy as like they need to at least have sex, and I don't think they will.
If it's YA romantasy, then they wouldn't really have
I
sex.
guess, yeah. But I mean, I'm when I think romantasy, I think like Fourth Wing. You know, I don't know, but that's just.
I mean, there's romantasy is the genre, but then there's the age range, right? It's
Yeah.
two separate things. Sex and gender are 2 different things. Okay.
I forgot that. Okay, I mean, I'm gonna kick myself out. Do you watch Jenny Nicholson?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
She does a lot of long. I think she was probably one of the OG girls or people on YouTube who started doing long form stuff. Like she did like the Vampire Diaries video, and then there's Mike's Mike who does Lost, Gossip Girl, Glee. I just love his recaps because he's so fucking funny.
Because I feel like sometimes when I film a video, I'm like, okay, I need to get this video up now. You know what I mean? Like I need to edit it now today and get it up now. But just, obviously, I'm not saying that type of content is bad, but there's something about like planning a video, like actually like writing everything down, like filming it probably in several takes. Like every time I film a video, I film that whole video in one take. But like filming it like over several days, editing over several days. But I'm always just like when I edit a video, I'm going to finish it that day, if you know what I mean. So it's a very different, maybe healthier and better thing to do sometimes for certain kind of content, not everything, but yeah.
In terms of like scripting a video, I think I would be too like I would write stuff down and then I would just go off script completely. Start rambling anyway. So I would like maybe I would write down like bullet points to follow, but unless I was making a video like I guess vlogs are different, right? Or a TBR, anything of the usual content. I feel like it's much better just speaking and just talking. But then if you were doing a video, say like, I don't know, like a video essay, on like, I don't know, the impact of Gideon the Ninth on the lesbian sci-fi book, you know what I mean, like something like that. I feel like that's different. Or if you were recapping something, like a funny
But I
recap.
don't ever do any of those things. So like,
No, I know. That's the kind of stuff I want to do though.
you do that. You become famous.
Like I think there's a niche probably in YouTube, the BookTube community for like funny recaps of books.
Mm.
Because a lot of people as well can't be asked to go back and reread before they go to the next one.
That's a really fair point. There's Becca told me that every time a new Sarah J. Maas book comes out, like her House of Earth and Blood video gets more views, for example.
Yeah.
So like it's stuff like that that people go back to that will like generate a lot of views over time, not necessarily like in the moment.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Fun.
That's what I go for I can't speak a sentence. You two recommended me 3 different types of content. It was like the usual thing you always do, and that was like TBRs and like wrap-ups and hauls. And then it was just like any things that generate views over time, which was like reviews and stuff that I done. Because I posted many reviews of like a single book or series. And then it was like the explosive videos, which was like one video. I was like, thank you. Anyway, are we gonna do one more, 2 more, 1 more, 2 more? I don't know.
Do you have work tomorrow? Or?
I do, but late.
I just realised I took off my Fitbit earlier, and I thought I put it on charge, but it's not on charge, so I don't know where it is.
What?
My Fitbit.
Ah, I heard something completely else. I was like, what?
I would love to know where I put that.
Well, who knows? Maybe Bluebell took it.
You were? What'd you say?
Maybe Bluebell took it.
Probably. She's a thief.
She's a refreeloader, not me.
Yeah, she is. Actually, that's true. Oh, I have no idea where it is. I mean, to be fair, I was planning on buying an Apple Watch anyway.
Oh, I don't know. I said it like that.
Well, basically, I want to stop using my phone, like almost completely.
But why? It's annoying to talk on the Apple Watch.
No, it's not.
Yeah, because like it's loud. It's like if you're out, then everyone can hear.
I don't leave the house, and nobody
Fair.
calls me.
Fine. But like you can't text people on Apple Watch. How will you answer me?
WhatsApp?
Yeah, but like you can't type on Apple Watch.
Yeah, you speak into it and it like talks to you. Like it
I forgot they could do that. I just like never used that function. Either way, are we gonna do 1 or 2 more sprints, or 3, or 4, or 5, or 6?
5 million. Let's just get one sprint at a time. One step at a time.
I think I will finish my book. No, this one.
Well, I'm not going to finish this. It's 700 pages.
If you finish that in the next sprint, I will be like, wow.
Wow.
Wow. Okay, do we start?
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Yes.
Hello.
There we go.
I got 45 pages.
Amazing. Amazing.
Yes, I'm on page 210 now.
Are you still enjoying it as much?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Just like you. I finished my book and I didn't care. There were like, I think there was stuff in there that you're supposed to care about. It was just the way it is written. It's just like I don't know how to describe writing. It's very like it makes you feel very lackluster. It's just like, oh, this reveal, and I'm just like, okay.
Yeah, like things are happening, but there's not really any substance behind it. So you're like,
Ooh.
okay.
That's the fancy way to say it. Yes. It's like it's happening. It's just like yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, you're just like, and
Was that Blood Scion?
yes. I call it Scion for some reason, but it's not.
I think it is Scion, isn't it?
I think it's Scion too. I just my
Yeah.
brain.
Like you would say scythe. Like the C is
Yeah.
silent.
But I always say Scythe.
Gross.
And then I'm supposed to read a manga now. But now I realize it's like midnight.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep now.
You didn't get that much sleep last night, so it makes sense.
And I didn't even nap earlier, so
You didn't? But yeah, hello. I don't know if anyone else is still here, but it was like 2 short sprints.
It wasn't short.
No. 2 normal sprints. But I
Yeah.
mean like a short amount of sprints.
Yeah.
Yeah. Only 50 pages left of Letter on Lark. I'm waiting to get to the climatic ending. This book is just fantastic. I have this one. Excuse me. I know it's popular because, yeah. I work in a bookstore. I need to know what's popular.
Oh, yeah, true.
I know what's selling. And I was curious about it. But will I like it? No idea. I just feel like I don't like what's popular anymore. I mean, except the Will of the Many. But the Will of the Many is not like popular like Fourth Wing popular, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Fourth Wing is like normie popular. Like it would probably be sold in Tesco.
Yes.
Eventually. Yeah.
I get what you mean. Not that I'm saying I didn't have fun with Fourth Wing, by the way. I thought it was fun.
Yeah, I 5-starred it, but I DNF'd the sequel.
I didn't DNF it, but I actually like I started the audiobook, I think like a day after it was out, like on around. And then I listened to it and I was like almost halfway. And then I took like a 3-week break or something because I was so bored. And I finished it in December because I do finish all my books. But I never take a break from books. I was just like
this is the thing is I've waited too long now, and now I don't remember anything that happened in the first bit except her being jealous over his ex-girlfriend. That's all I remember.
But either way, I don't think the sequel was as good, but I'm still gonna read the third book. Like, yeah.
Oh, you can't be asked.
But I listened to audiobook of the first and second because they were all on Everand, and now
Same.
But I do have the FAES editions. And I only got them. I was telling you the sole reason that I got them is because I knew a lot of other people wanted them. And I had this thing where like if a lot of people want something, I also want it just to own it.
Yeah, I used to get that a lot.
And I'm not doing it like to be evil, but it's just like an instinct in me. It's like, oh my god, everyone is wanting this favorite book. Well, then I definitely need it too. Did I need it? Absolutely not. But here we are.
This is the good thing though, is like that can pay dividends later on because I'm poor right now and I'm selling off some of my special editions and people are paying me like bank for some of my special editions.
Oh my god. I have a Fourth Wing first print normal hardcover, and do you think people will pay for that?
Probably not.
But like retail price?
Yeah.
I just don't have anything to. I don't know where to sell books in Norway.
I use Facebook groups.
Oh, but I just feel like people wouldn't bother paying shipping for like a normal book.
Yeah.
Like a special edition fair. But yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
What were you saying? If people what?
I thought you meant any edition, but if people are in the EU, they'd have to pay from UK or anyway, so they wouldn't matter.
I mean, I did buy like the Suppress 2-3 Poppy War, and I paid loads.
I was thinking about selling my Illuma Crate ones.
Like I would, if I was like dying, I would sell some of my special editions, but I would not sell those.
Well, I rated them 543, so I'm like, why am I even hanging on to them?
I rated 555.
Yeah.
So. I mean, actually, to be fair, the first time I read Poppy War, I rated it 3 stars, and then I read Dragon Republic, and I rated it at 5, and I was like, what is going on? And then I had to go back and reread the first one again, and I was like, okay, now it's 5.
What the fuck?
I don't know what was wrong with me. Okay, there was something wrong with my brain, and I made other people read Poppy War and Jade City, both of them, and all the people I made read it has given it like 2 or 3 stars. Like none of them liked them, and I don't know. Like now, like I feel like now it's like a certain, I don't know how to describe it. Like they always complain is maybe the wrong word to use, but like they have the same criticism of them. So now I'm just like, is it me?
Well, no, they're very popular books with
Yeah.
like people who like those kind of books. I feel like if I were to recommend a fantasy, they wouldn't be the first I'd recommend to someone who's not into those kind of books. So maybe they just don't get it. The girls who get it, and the girls who don't.
But I feel like those people I recommended to had read fantasy before.
Yeah, but not that type of fantasy. Like it's kind of dark and like.
I guess. But I just like. But like I know one of them, for example, she had like read the first Mistborn trilogy, etc.
I feel like Mistborn isn't that political though. I feel like Jade City.
It is. No, like all the balls and all the shit. And
yeah, but that's more like between like posh people, posh white people. People can relate to that.
I guess.
Whereas I feel like Poppy War, like some people probably were like, "Oh, I just don't get it. Like, I don't get it." Shut up. Okay.
I mean, Jade City becomes very like they expand a lot on like the how to use the Jade like overseas, and I thought it was just so fascinating how she expanded on like the concept of the Jade, just not like not just where we are, but like in the whole world. And I just like I feel like there's not many fantasy books that explores that so well, if you know what I mean.
I also like that she didn't kind of overpower Jade. Like it almost just made them into kind of like Captain America type vibe.
America.
With like a bit extra, but like it wasn't like super overpowered and like huge fight scenes that were like you know the type of adaptation, like if it were to be adapted to Netflix they'd use those as CGI. I feel like you wouldn't be able to with Jade City. You'd have to have like choreographed fight scenes and like things like that. Like it would be good. Like that's what I like, that it's grounded fantasy.
I haven't actually read it in a really long while, and now I really want to. Look, I moved my Jade City from, that's why it's a spot behind me, over there. So that I have the normal hardcovers. And then I'm gonna have room for my Suppress and the Broken Binding. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Yes.
What?
I need to change my address for all of my shit, don't I?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't need to do it yet. Like I can do it for my Illuma Crate. I'll probably change it now because I'm getting the August. Do you know what the August book is? I'm gonna get it. It's vampires. There's a trans mask, or
I read another book by the same author, and I wanted this one either way. So like I was just like, well, since I'm gonna get it either way, then
yeah, I'm looking forward. I'm excited. Very excited.
I always check what book it is so I can skip.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My whole life.
That's what we do. Either way, thank you everyone for coming and listen to us basically just talk about special editions.
What's new?
And I don't know when you will see us, but you will see us at that point. I actually did film a video today and I edited half of it. So I might actually post the video tomorrow. I
Yeah.
hadn't filmed the video in like 3 weeks. And I was just sitting there like, who am I? Like I updated vlogs, but that's not the same, you know.
Yeah, that's not like
Yeah.
content now.
No. Okay, bye.
Bye.